Let's try to understand the use of static member variable within a class. Here, what we have is we have a class demo with the private variable no and two functions, that is increment and display. Here, the value of number is incremented by 1 and display displays that number. Within main, demo instance D1 is created, same with D2 and D3. So three objects are created now. For every object creation, the separate memory is allocated to each object and the data is stored separately. So whenever you will create the object demo d1 equals to new demo and d1 dot increment, it will increment the value of no by 1. Why? Because by default, whenever you declare any variable, the default value in C# is 0. So no will have a default value as 0. So d1 dot increment will increment the value of no from 0 to 1, and then d1 dot display will display 1. Demo d2 is equal to new demo. So d2 dot increment will increment the value of d2 data, d2 object, and that is incremented by 1, and again d2 dot display is going to display 1. Same case with the d3. If instead, if you declare a member variable as static, so static member has the class level declaration. So static is not the instance specific member. Static is the class related member. So that's why static member will be declared somewhere else. And for each instance of that particular class, it will have a single memory location, and every instance can access to this static value. Let's see with an example. Here, we have modified the same example of the demo class. Instead of no, we have declared a private static int count variable, which is a static variable, and within increment, the counter is incremented by 1 and the value is displayed. Now let's try to understand. Whenever this d1 dot increment is done, it will increment the value of the static variable cnt by 1. So that's why the static variable value becomes 1, since default value for variable is 0. After that, when you call d2 dot increment, it will again call the same static variable counter, and the value of that static variable will grow by 1, so that becomes 2. When d3 dot increment will get called, the same counter variable will be incremented by 1. So it means that the static variable value is common across the different instances of your class, and it is class related member. So if you want to maintain something only relevant to that class, which is not instance specific, then you can maintain it within the static variable. Now let's do it practically and see the result. Here within the Visual Studio, we have written the same code that just explained. So there is a demo class with, let's go to the first program. There is a demo class with some private integer normal variable. It is not static. We have incremented the value, printed the value, and within the main, d1 dot increment and d1 dot display, same goes for d2 and same goes for d3. Let's run the application and see the output. The output for all the three objects is number is 1, number is 1, and number is 1, because every time the object has stored that no to the different memory location. So hence it is proved that the normal variable is stored instance specific. Now what we have just said is the static variable is not instance specific, it is class specific. So whenever this particular variable got declared, it will be stored in a separate memory location related to the class, and for each instance of the demo class, same memory location will be used. So that is why if the same application will run For this static, let's change the startup. So I'll go to Solution Explorer, project name, properties, and I'll change the program. I'll run the class 1 now. So let's run now and see the result for the static. Now here you can see that the counter value is 1, 2 and 3. All the three objects, that is D1, D2 and D3, are trying to increment the value, and every time even D1, even D2 and D3 can access to the same information of C and D, and that is why the counter value is continuously incrementing. So hence it is proved that the static data or static information is class specific and is stored in a separate memory location, and each instance of that class can access it. So that's all about the static. Stay tuned.